Hi, this is Rachel with Rachel's Truth. Oh my goodness, I told y'all that girl that Saint was sleeping with was no good. All right, so this is Rachel's Truth. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Yeah, let's talk about it because this is getting crazy. So this is episode 8 called Betrayal. At the beginning of the episode, you see Drew, Scully, Khadijah, they're talking about going after Saint, well, killing Saint and Leon. And Drew kind of spazzes out like, I got this covered, I got this handle, I'm gonna take care of it, da da da. But bruh, like you ain't been taking care of it. So this conversation is warranted, right? So then you have the next scene, they're at the bar, no, the club or whatever, and Saint's sitting on the couch, and Jerome, he's just pissed. So he's just like straight subbing Saint the whole time, calling his father a snitch, and talking about the reporter and all type of stuff. And, you know, he's just upset. So then Saint, he gets angry and frustrated. He's like, all of this is gonna fall on me. All these questions y'all got, this is gonna fall on me. Who's gonna fall on? I'm gonna take all of the blame, da da da, right? So he gets so frustrated, he stands up, he's with his cane, he's walking towards them, and he just kind of loses a little control in his voice. You can tell it was like all shaky and out of control. And I like how they did the angle. It was crazy. And it wasn't expected from him. So yeah, it was definitely crazy. So then you see a scene where Saint calls the reporter and he's gonna meet with her, which is a dumb move. I don't even know why. Why are you doing that? So then Saint is talking to Saint's girl in this next scene is talking to Drew. See? I told you guys. This is crazy. She's talking to him about money and keeping her brother safe. So basically, when I forget who told Saint trust nobody, right? I knew he was gonna put two and two together because trust nobody. Oh, that was Teddy. Teddy told him not to trust anyone. And then finally he put this together, which took forever. I figured it out like 2 episodes ago. So yeah, so he eventually puts it together. But so she's talking about the money. She's talking about, keeping her brother safe, that it's getting crazy. And then Drew points a gun at her and threatens to kill her or whatever like that. So she continues to do what she's doing, right? Next scene, Teddy's in Panama. At first, I didn't even know where he was. I'm like, what is going on? What is this? Like, how did he get there? Did I miss an episode? Or an ending or something? So come to find out, they're in Panama because they're trying to get back money that was stolen money. I don't know. I really don't know. It was weird. There was a girl there. He's tied up. Then he finds out the lady that he went there with, I think her name is Avi, that she's dead. And then it was just super weird. So then the next scene, the CIA agent, his boss actually shows up to the office. Gustavo's sitting at the desk. He wants to go upstairs. He's told him not, like, they're trying to do damage control, but Gustavo's not even having it, right? Well, he was just sitting there nonchalant, being like mad gangster, like, He turned the gun towards him and everything when he went upstairs. But then when he went upstairs, the door was locked. He was like, "Oh, you ain't got no key?" He was like, he can't help you. Like, so the guy leaves, right? I don't know what he thought was about to happen, but Gustavo said, "I work for Teddy, not you," right? So he wouldn't let him in the room. The next scene, Saint meets with the reporter. I don't know why he went there. She was so thirsty. She thought she was about to come up in there. She pressed record on the recorder. She thought she was going to get some information. He didn't give her nothing. All right? Nothing. He should have never went there, but he didn't give her nothing. I'm sure he said something incriminating, though. But he didn't give her anything. He told her Basically he denied, and then he threatened her indirectly, her family, dropping names and everything. It was crazy. So yeah, so if I was her, I would mind my business and keep it moving. But she's not going to. You could tell her character. She don't want to give up. She wants, she's stuck in some kind of fulfillment of this. And I would just mind my business, especially if you like your life, right? So then you have Alton. He shows up to the house where Sissy is, and he's basically like, yo, let's get out of here. Like, I got passports. Let's be out. Like, it's about to get crazy. I done snitched. Like, who told you to snitch? Who told you to do that, right? Why didn't you talk to me, your wife? I thought we were one. Why didn't you talk to me? Why didn't you talk to anyone? You took it upon yourself to snitch? Who does that? It's just crazy. So then Teddy's boss comes back to the office, and he brought him some muscle, right? He thought, okay, I'm about to get up in here. I need my muscle because I can't beat Gustavo, because Gustavo's a whole wrestler. So he thought he was about to just go up there. He gets up there, the door's open, everything's gone, the safe is empty, he's tight, right? So then they go to the next scene, and Jerome is convincing Louis to go to the funeral. Like, he's basically like, you kept me in the dark. I don't trust nobody. We have to do this for this family. You need to be there. You need to get off your high horse. It was bad. She made good points. It was a bad idea. There's too much heat. Like, why would you go out in public? People know where you're going to be at if they want to attack you, So you knew that it was setting up for something, right? So the next scene, Teddy is offering money to the girl that I mentioned earlier that was at the camp. I guess something went wrong there. People are dead. And whatever. I really don't understand what happened. Like, I know it was a camp. I found out that they were retrieving money. But, like, who did what happened? Like, I don't get it. So he's telling her to go to another camp that's in Costa Rica or something, and he's giving her money. Like, is he bribing her? Like, what happened? Like, to not say anything? I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. If you guys know what happened and know what was going on, leave a comment below. Fill me in. Help me out. All right? So then the next morning, he said that he was leaving out. So the next morning he wakes up and she was gone. The money was gone. So she took him up on his offer, and she left. The next scene, you see that the guy shows up at the door to tell Sissy that, like, listen, Mr. Davis ain't meeting up with y'all. Here go your money. She's like, oh, that was a gift. Well, whatever we agreed to is null and void. Y'all got too much stuff going on. Y'all too messy, right? With the reporter and stuff, they can't have no ties with them. Like, they're too messy. So the next scene is the funeral. And you see, they arrive at the funeral. And then you see Louis, she walking up and she's smiling. Life is great. And at that moment, I knew that something was about to happen. And Khadijah's in the car with the two homegirl former strippers. And they done shot up the place, hit Louis. Of course, Jerome goes running and Louis like screaming. I knew she wasn't gonna die because of the way she was screaming. All right? She was screaming. She was screaming all crazy. She was screaming all crazy. So, that happened. And I seen it. I was like, oh, she about to get shot. As soon as I see her smile, I was like, oh, she about to get shot. And she got shot. Then the next thing you see, the reporters with her former ex-husband, and she's giving him some personal belongings because she got to get off the grid because, Saint done threatened her. But she gonna say, what she say? She said, I just want to spend another night in my house. That I knew, just off her saying that something was gonna happen. So yeah, so she stays the night at her house. And then the next scene, Saint's girlfriend is on the phone with Drew, and she's scared because Khadijah and her girls done shot up the funeral, and she was there. She could have been dead. So she is livid. She's tight or whatever. And Drew's like, well, Did anybody die? She was like, it doesn't matter. I was there. And she tell him that Louis got shot, so then they know that Jerome's gonna want war. So then she said she came up with an idea. And he's like, all right, well, get off the phone. Like, what are you doing? So she come up with some idea or whatever. So then the next thing you see, they're at the hospital. They're waiting for Louis. She's in surgery and such. And in that scene, Sissy tells Saint that she's gonna, she's gonna leave the house because obviously she doesn't feel like it's safe. She's gonna leave, but she doesn't know where she's going. I assumed that she was gonna go with the husband. She mentioned Saint mentioned you're not gonna go with him, right? Alton, right? And she was like, no. So I don't know. I think Sis is gonna go. She might tell him that and maybe go or eventually go. Something ain't right. People don't want to be happy. She says she don't want to choose between her husband and her son. That's odd. Do you want to be happy or not? Okay. So next scene, Teddy meets up with Saint and discusses his dad and Louis and the news reporter or whatever. And this was the scene actually where Teddy tells Saint, like, you can't trust anyone, right? And then that's when things starts to register for him. And Teddy also tells him that he has people that's like putting a stop to the second part of the story in the paper from it being released. And then he asked him if he asked Saint if he had everything handled with the reporter. He was like, nah, the empty threats is not gonna get her. So Teddy said he gonna handle it. Boop. She about to be dead. So yeah, Teddy tells him he can't trust anyone. So then Saint returns to the hospital. He's talking to Leon. And then the girl comes up and she suggests that he give Drew the plug. What? Where we do that at? We giving out plugs? You get out the plug and then you learn it's the CIA. Like, no one's doing that. And then basically to say that, like, so that they can get Khadijah to calm down, right? Calm down, all right, by killing her. So then, soon, I guess after he sits there thinking, and then Leon said something about trust, and he was like, yeah, you can't trust. He said, yeah, something about not trusting anyone. And then you could see the light bulb come on his head, and he just looks up into the sky, and then he looks that way. And then he walks over there, and then he agrees to what she was talking about, giving up the plug. That easy, right? That's what she should have known, but she didn't. She went back to her house. Well, we didn't get to that part yet. So then the next scene, Jerome is in the hospital room after her. I'm guessing she's in a recovery room, and he's like crying or whatever. She's laying there with the oxygen on and stuff. Yeah, it was really sad, really sad. He had snot coming down his nose and everything. I'm like, they couldn't wipe that? So then the next scene, you see Teddy. Oh, wait. Did I miss that? Oh, no. The next scene, you see Teddy and I'm guessing Gustavo. Gustavo done restrained the reporter. Teddy done injected something in her arm, talking about she'll wake up tomorrow, or next time she's not going to wake up if she doesn't stop the shenanigans. Like, what's going on, sis? You want to die? So... So then the last scene is Saint at his girlfriend's house, and he's in her house, which I already knew. And she's on the phone. She's talking to Drew, and she's telling Drew, like, listen, he's going to meet up with you. He's going to give you the plug. I told you I could do it. Where's my money? Leave my brother alone. And then she goes sit on the couch like life is good. And it wasn't. She's sitting on the couch all relaxed and cool, like she done accomplished what she set out to accomplish. And then Saint walks in, and then he has Peaches with him. Peaches pointing the gun at her, and he basically was like, hey T, how long you been playing me? And then it goes off. So we don't know if she gets shot. I'm hoping she gets shot. I'm all for people dying in movies and shows and stuff. Not in real life. But I hope she gets shot. because she shouldn't have did that. Okay, her brother, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the backstory on that. But she needs to be shot or something. They don't need to trust her. They don't need to make a plan where she turns on Drew or something. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Just shoot her, get it over with, or make her leave the country with her brother or something. But she needs to die. Okay, so that's it. This show was okay. I mean, I knew what was gonna happen. I knew Homegirl was up to no good. So, and I knew during the episode that Louis was gonna die. So I be knowing. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. If you guys want to comment, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this episode. What are your thoughts? What was exciting? What didn't you like? Share this video. Like I said, comment, like, and subscribe. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. There's another episode tonight. I'm so late on this one. I had went away. But there's another episode tonight. I'll try to get it out sooner. I don't have a lot of viewers for this show, but I love this show. So I just want to talk about it. And then I guess as time goes on, maybe people will find me or whatever. But yeah. So let me know if there's any other shows you watch, reality shows, shows about love, just drama, whatever. Let me know. I'll take a look at the show, see if I want to do some reviews on it. Let me know. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.